Hello, my name is... Yeah, I keep trying that. Hasn't worked yet. I might be the last person on Earth. It's kind of a scary feeling, and I don't know how long I've been here. I don't remember my name, and I don't remember my past. I do have feelings. A few things. One, electricity's out. Generators work, gas still works, combustion works, all that stuff. As long as none of the parts are broken or nothing's rotted. Vehicles work. That's a good thing. I drive around a vehicle here and there to help me get to the places that I need to go to pick up supplies. To keep myself alive, I guess. Like food and water. Clean water. I did not prepare for this, that's for sure. No, I just kind of happened to me. Just one day, woke up, everything was off, and everyone was gone. Did I wake up? Yeah, just no running water, which is weird that the water doesn't at least run, at least for a little bit. Should have ran. Maybe I'm just going out of my mind. Anyway, it's weird. I don't remember. I've been out here for a while. I've been searching for others. Searching for other people, other signs of people, and I see signs all the time that there are other people. There's a place that I go to, still seems to be in working order. So I can't use anything. Maybe I'm not out of my mind for seeing these things. Maybe I'm out of my mind for thinking that I see them or something. Maybe someday somebody will find this and see that there are others out here. I don't know if I'm going to lose this or what, or maybe I'll have to show this to somebody to let them know what's going on with me, how I've lived, and how I've gotten through this. Maybe I'm just doing this for me, try to keep me sane. I hear noises occasionally. But when I go to investigate, there's nothing there. There's never anything there. Well, anyway, I'll show you more later. Okay, let's try this again. Hello, my name is... Nothing. Well, anyway, now that I got that out of the way, let's talk about some survival tips out here. One, something very important is getting water. Yeah. It didn't take long for me to figure that one out, though. It's an interesting system. The water has to be fresh, has to be clean, so I'm taking rainwater. And I gotta boil it or something, so there's a few little things that I do with that. The first thing, in order to gather the water, I have a bucket, and I got a piece of plastic above it that is held up by 4 posts and droops in the middle. That way, when the rain comes, it all pours into the bucket without getting a whole bunch of other stuff in it. It also protects the bucket. Now, I use that water, I put it in another bucket that it's kind of like a donut, and I have another bucket in the middle of that collects the fresh water, because this bucket will be out in the heat, has a piece of plastic above it, and that will capture the condensation. But I also put like a coin on top of the plastic, so it like droops in and the condensation will drip into my little drinking bucket. So then I have fresh drinking water. It's not a lot, but it's enough to sustain me. So that's water. I know what you're thinking. Why don't you just drink bottled water? Well, I never trusted that stuff to begin with. And I don't know, leaving trash everywhere doesn't seem right. I'm not going to take out the trash every time I fill up through empty bottles. I don't know where to put it. Just leave it where it's at. Another thing, food. Obviously, if I need water, I need food. That was a dilemma. I had to do it just right. Things that are preserved the best have to be eaten last, but I still need my nutrients. So I went after the perishables. Stayed away from big markets, supermarkets, and things like that, because if there are any survivors, and they do happen to be hostile, well, I would have to imagine that supermarkets would be kind of their base, and I might not be welcome there. Another mouth to feed. Right, so that was out of the question, so I stayed to lower markets, maybe fast food first, and then moved on into some fresh market things. And I got a bunch of cans that I carry with me whenever I think I'm going to be out for a while. But mostly I just hold up in my base here. No electricity. No water. Sometimes I can hear noises. Every time I go to check, there's nothing there. Yesterday I thought I heard somebody calling out. Again, nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. Right, so food, I'm pretty much stocked on that. Go with your canned meats, then move on to maybe some canned fruits, then vegetables. Keep the vegetables last. Stay away from those cans of dinner. Wouldn't it be nice to have some dystopios right now? But that's fine. Another thing for survival, I'd have to say, you want to sleep at night. If you're going to find anybody out there, the daytime is the time to do it, especially with no electricity. But, lucky enough for me, cars work. Yeah. I found the keys to a truck outside and I drive that thing all the time. Well, you know, as long as I have fuel, which I'm running a little low, but I'll get that solution later if I can find one. So that's pretty much it for this entry. Just I don't know, if somebody finds this, come looking for me. I'm here. Hi. My name Anyway, my roof access is blocked. I must have locked myself out. But I gotta get some water, so I'm gonna go down. It's okay because I got some other locations. I'm gonna go to my truck and go find some of the other water spots. You know, hopefully I can get enough water to shave the rest of this off. So this is the deal. We're going to go down some of these other locations. Hopefully I got enough water there and I can start the evaporation process. We had a couple heavy rains, so should have gathered up enough. Yeah. I'm hearing those noises again. Like there's a world around me. I still don't see it. Anyway, I went out to my water sources, all of them, and none of them were there. Not a single one. If they'd been moved or just disappeared, I don't know. No water. I'm getting thirsty and I'm out of fuel now. So this is the end of the truck. But I think I found a bicycle. I'm gonna go scope out the location, see if it's still there. If it's not, maybe I am crazy. Maybe I just can't see the world around me. If that's the case, I wonder what the world sees when they see me. And of course, the camera's dying. I'll figure something out. I just gotta find some water, clean water. This place I noticed has a lot of creeks and things, so maybe it's got some springs that I can just get water from the source. It might be cleaner. Right. And a generator. I need a generator. I can find a generator. This may be the last message I leave. I'm out of food, dehydrated. I just want you all to know, if you find this, I did it because I have no other choice.
"92 days ago, that camera was reported missing. 2 weeks ago, the camera was found. The video was found on the car. It was edited and posted on the internet with a saying, 'This is very unusual.' Also, 92 days ago, reported missing was a vehicle, presumably the same owner, vehicle, and camera. According to reports, it only took 31 days for the investigators to find the missing vehicle. So that leaves an additional approximately 15-16 days between the time the vehicle was found and the time the camera was found. I did some investigations of my own upon watching the video. There's a farmer about 4 miles out of town said that he had spent the day cleaning his farm and removing rain collecting buckets that somebody had left all over his property. 2 days before the farmer was removing the rainwater buckets, an apartment complex reported a similar event on their roof. They resorted to locking up the roof. That way nobody would have access to gather the rain buckets. Approximately 38 days ago, a spree of canned food shopliftings with no explanation had suddenly stopped as quickly as it started. So far, due to my investigations, these are just a few of the things that I can link to the current video. The owner of the post wouldn't leave any comments for me about the missing scenes, so last week I did some more research and this morning discovered who the man in the video actually is. Or should I say was.